So today we are doing our second session on leading self. So what all have we covered until now? What all have we covered until now since the beginning of the series? Beginning of the series. So we started with foundations of effectiveness, yes. And the first thing we did was, what is a habit? That habit is an intersection of knowledge, skills, and desire. Then we came to character ethic and its difference from personality ethic. Then what was the other key point that we discussed in the foundations? Roots of effectiveness, which was the character. Or, yeah, character versus personality ethic. And then we talked about principles and values. The difference between principles and values. उसके बाद efficiency versus effectiveness and production versus production capability. Yes, trustworthiness was a part of when we were talking about character ethic. So good, थोड़ा थोड़ा याद है. And then we looked at the maturity continuum. What is maturity continuum? That in various dimensions of life, we move from dependence to independence and then to interdependence. You cannot do it any other way. You cannot start with independence. When you are starting with something, whether it is a new course or anything, it starts with the state of dependence. Then, as we work towards the goal, we become independent. Only once we become independent, we can think of becoming interdependent. And then after that, in the last class, what did we start? We started to look at the habits, and the first set of habits were about private victory, which is leading self. So today is the second session of leading self or private victory. So what is the first habit? Be proactive. Very nice. What is this habit about? It is the habit of choice. That we are a product of our choices. And that is what its paradigm is. That I am a product of my choices. What is the ineffective paradigm here? Thinking about others as the reason for what I am today. The effective paradigm is I am a product of my own choices. And we talked about a few tools in the last class. What were they? Pause and respond. That we have to first, when a stimuli comes, we have to pause and then we respond to it. Okay? And use. We did not discuss that yet. We just talked about it, that that's a tool there. But we haven't discussed about what is proactive language. We will discuss that today. What we also did discuss was carry your own weather. We saw that video where there was that nurse who said that, okay, whatever this person is doing, let him do. I am carrying my weather along with me. I want to be joyful, I will remain joyful. So, what was this concept of pause and respond? What was this concept of pause and respond?
our give the steady response to it so that we can give the direct response more effectively than sudden response.
So we actually, when we talked about pause and respond, we also talked about the four human endowments that we have, which are self-awareness, imagination, conscience, and independent will. We talked about these four endowments, and we said that when a stimuli comes, we can simply react. That is ineffective. But this habit says that when a stimuli comes, you should pause and then respond. And Stephen also talked about this statement by Viktor Frankl, which said that in between the stimuli and our response lies a space in which lies our freedom. So if we can create that space, that is where our freedom lies. And when we create that space, what do? We say that we will use self-awareness, imagination, conscience, and independent will to choose the right response. And then when we choose the right response, our response is effective and not that something that you would regret. At least हमने कुछ तो सोच के respond करा. So we had left it here, and अभी हम इसी बात को थोड़ा सा आगे लेके जाते हैं. Is that okay? So for this habit of choice, Stephen says this one thing, that there's this 90-10 principle which says that 10% of what happens to us or in our life is not in our control. But 90% of what happens with us or around us is what we control, what we decide. Now, somehow, this appears to be a very skewed ratio. How many of you think this is the right ratio, 10% and 90%? How many of you think like that? How many of what is the percentage you think happens with you in your life? How much are you a product of your circumstances and a product of your choices? कितना percentage बाहर की चीजें आपको वो करती हैं और कितना आप खुद कंट्रोल करते हो या मैनेज करते हो? Every one of you can just reflect and say some number that is true for you. What does it matter? 70-30. 80. 85-15. Oh. So 80-20, you believe you are a product of your choices. The choices you make, that is what it is. Okay. And 70-30. 90-10. Okay. सब enlightened लोग हैं यहाँ पे. 60-40. So, anyways, until I came across this concept, until I went through the session myself, I think I felt that it is around 50-50, or at times, when things were not going my way, I would think it is 0-100. Like I have nothing that I can control, and everything is in someone else's hands. Okay, and it was after I did this training myself, went through these sessions myself, that I realized that okay, this 90-10 could be true, and today I think that it is there like that. Okay, so आप लोग अगर ऑलरेडी बिना इस ट्रेनिंग को सेशन को अटेंड करे ऐसा सोच पा रहे हैं तो बहुत सुंदर बात है, because then this can be far more effective for you, and you can really bring that additional notch of improvement that you need in your lives. So let's watch this small slideshow video. Kuch bhi keh lo. This is not exactly a video, it's a slideshow. But I would want you to watch it like this, and then we can discuss this. Okay? Wait. So, yes, any thoughts? ठीक है, आपके बच्चे नहीं हैं, but this is a situation that you might have seen or experienced, or similar things you may have just experienced. Any thoughts? ऐसा हुआ है आपके साथ कभी कि दिन खराब शुरू हुआ और बस वो खराब होता ही गया? Has it happened with you? How many of you have experienced this? मयंक कह रहा है ये तो होता ही रहता है.
Situation याद नहीं.
So, who can relate one instance that this kind of a thing happened with them? And anyone? किसी को कुछ नहीं याद आ रहा? So, what happened? Who was at fault there? तो उसने बोला, आपके हिसाब से कौन गलती पे था? किसकी गलती थी? बच्चे की गलती थी, मम्मी की गलती थी, कॉफी की गलती थी, आपकी गलती थी, किसकी गलती थी? फादर की गलती थी। क्यों? वो तो अपना नाश्ता कर रहा था, उसकी बेटी ने पानी गिरा, उस पर कॉफी गिरा दी। वाइफ की गलती थी। नहीं, कॉफी तो उसके फादर की थी ना, बच्चा थोड़ा ना कॉफी पी रहा था। हाँ, बच्चा दूध पी रहा था, उसका तो हाथ से कॉफी गिरी। तो फिर खाना कौन खिलाता उसको? फादर तो खाना खिला रहे थे। वाइफ का किचन में खाना तैयार कर रही थी, या बाकी पाक चीजें पैक कर रही थी। उसी ने तो नाश्ता बनाया, उसी ने 5 मिनट क्या 1 घंटा पहले उठ के। हाँ, सी, have you experienced that? मतलब एनी टाइम आप ट्रेन पकड़ने गए या आप फ्लाइट के लिए गए एंड द फ्लाइट वाज डिलेड, या आपको कॉलेज आना है और लेट हो ऑलरेडी और ट्रैफिक जाम मिल गया। सो अब दिस इज अ सिचुएशन, दिस इज आउट ऑफ योर कंट्रोल, बट हैव यू एक्सपीरियंस दैट उस स्ट्रेस में कई बार आप ऐसा कर जाते हो जो सिचुएशन को एक्सासरबेट कर देता है? दोज हु लव यू, दोज हु आर योर फ्रेंड्स, उनके साथ लड़ पड़ते हो, या जल्दी जल्दी दूध पीने के चक्कर में गरम गरम दूध, पूरा मुंह जल गया, अब 2 दिन तक मुंह जला हुआ है। Has it happened? So, see, the stimuli will always be there. Life will not always happen the way we want it. Can it happen the way we want it? Forget about life. Are you happening the way you want yourself to happen? Can you control yourself completely? You want to focus here, your mind is going elsewhere. Has it happened? So you can't control yourself, you can't control your mind. Many of us don't even realize that we have these nuances, जैसे तकिया कलाम होते हैं, उसी तरह से कुछ बॉडी मूवमेंट्स हमारी होती हैं, बिल्कुल हमें पता ही नहीं होता उनके बारे में, है ना? हम अपने आप को तो पूरा कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते। कैन वी, डू वी थिंक दैट वी कैन कंट्रोल लाइफ कंप्लीटली? So life, something will definitely not happen our way. But that, Stephen says, is only 10% of what we experience. 90% of our experience is then governed by how we respond to it. If we react, or if we create a space between that stimuli and our response. See, I'm using these two words very distinctly. I'm using the term react when it is action and reaction. But I'm using the term respond when we have consciously created a space between the action or the stimuli and our response to it. Are you able to see this distinction? So, how many times in a day do you think you actually respond? And how many times do you think it is usually a reaction? And you should reflect when it is about someone who you love, someone who you do not like, someone or a situation which is not comfortable, or a situation that you are very relaxed in. Think about these 3, 4 kind of situations or people around you, and then reflect and say, how many times do you consciously respond, and how many times do you simply react?
Reaction 8 on 10.
Reaction is 8 on 10. Okay.
In my case, by 6 more.
6 times is reaction, 4 times is?
Like 6 times the response, 4 times.
6 times is the response, 4 times is the reaction. Okay.
So one time respond in 9 term.
1 time respond and 9 times reaction. Okay.
2 times reaction, 8 times respond.
2 times reaction, 8 times response. चैतन्य कह रहा है मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या बात कर रहे हैं. This is all Latin to me.
So but it also depends on the situation.
Yeah, always. I'm just talking about a generic, your experience. How many times do you think you respond, and how many times do you think you have reacted, or you react, on a typical day? I'm not even asking about one specific day which was very good or which was going terrible. So do you realize that pause and respond is not our regular way to handle situations? None of us. It is not that 100% of times you are able to pause and respond. Many times we simply are reacting. So which human endowment are we missing?
Independent.
Okay, you believe it is independent will for you. Others, it could be any. See, there are 4 endowments that we talked about: self-awareness, imagination, conscience, and then independent will. He believes that it is independent will for him. Okay, what about others? What about you? Self-awareness, self-awareness, imagination. Okay, self-awareness,
Imagination.
imagination. Chaitanya, ये तो पिछली बार का है. Self-awareness, imagination. So what do these terms, self-awareness and imagination, mean to you? I'm aware of myself and the environment around me. So what do you want to be aware of in situations so that you can pause and respond and not react?
Something that can be fast, that we are not expected by not experiencing the same person we are doing.
So अगर आप ध्यान दो तो जब भी आप कोई डिस्कम्फर्ट महसूस करते हो जिसकी वजह से आप रिएक्ट करने की कोशिश करोगे, तो यू रियलाइज दैट एकदम से ना आपका फाइट और फ्लाइट रिस्पॉन्स ट्रिगर हो रहा होता है. हैव यू नोटिस दिस? एंड फॉर ईच वन ऑफ अस दिस, यू अंडरस्टैंड फाइट और फ्लाइट रिस्पॉन्स? नहीं पता? सो whenever body senses an emergency situation, what does it do? It prepares for immediate action. क्यों? क्योंकि when we were in jungles and living in the wild, at that time, if you not just run at the sight of a tiger, the tiger may eat you. Wild animals, see, human beings have little strength. अगर हम strength की terms में देखें, body built structure की terms में देखें, we are very measly creatures. Do you realize this? Okay, ants are still weaker than us, supposedly. But we are very measly creatures. छोटे छोटे कुत्ते पुत्ते भी हमारे को खा के खत्म कर जाएंगे. When they come in a herd, they can simply tear us apart. Is it not? It is just that we also learned how to work in packs, which we call society. We also learned how to use tools, fire. Our prefrontal cortex is very highly developed. So it is because of the brain part of it that we are able to handle the situations around us. But in reality, the entire reaction mechanism of the body is still governed by the reptilian brain, which is the chota dimag jo piche kehte hain, which is fight or flight. You experience stress, you experience a situation which feels like an emergency, you would immediately want to react. So that is what happens. How do you sense that you are getting angry or upset or something is happening? Have you observed your body and changes in your body? क्या होता है?
Most of me, I think, depends on my mood, and sometimes it would depend on the other person. So because of that, I sometimes feel angry.
नहीं, जब गुस्सा आ रहा होता है तो क्या होता है? आपको क्या महसूस होता है अपने जब आपको गुस्सा आता है? When you get angry, भावना, no. What do you experience within your body? Because अभी हमने कहा fight or flight response body से trigger होता है. तो आपकी body में कुछ होता होगा. Have you ever noticed what is happening in your body? Who has noticed? What happens to you in your body when you get angry? गुस्सा आता है तो you start to shiver, okay? You start to feel irritable, okay? That is happening at the level of mind. Irritation is at the level of mind. You're still not aware of the body. Body में क्या हो रहा है? वो body बता रहा है कि I start to shiver, okay? What else? You start to raise your volume, okay? What else? Your leg starts to shake, okay? बॉडी टेम्परेचर ऊपर जाता है, कान गर्म लगने लगते हैं. वो दिखाते हैं ना, वो कार्टून्स में देखा नहीं था, यहाँ पे आग, वो कान से धुआं निकल रहा है. So that is, so see, each one of us would experience this fight or flight response in a different way in our system, in our body. What is important is to be aware about it. And that is what we mean by self-awareness. Because once you start to become aware about it, then what happens? Then you know, oh, mujhe gussa aa raha hai, let me stop. This is not the right time to say anything or do anything. This is not the right time to react. I have to create a space. So the first step of self-awareness is to be able to identify that, okay, I am getting upset. I am getting, for some of us, the fight or flight response is also like tortoise. What is a fight or flight response for them? To recede inside their shell. Can they run? No. Can they fight? No. They are just down there. Porcupine. So each one of us, each different animal has a different response. Tortoise क्या करता है? शेल में चला जाता है. तो हो सकता है जब आपको गुस्सा आ रहा हो या आपको कोई डिस्टर्ब करे, परेशान करे, तो आप अपने शेल में चले जाते हैं. बट एक पोर्कुपाइन भी है, आप उसके बस पास जाओ, क्या होता है? उसके सारे जो वो हैं स्पाइन्स हैं, खड्डे हो जाते हैं, आप उसको छू नहीं सकते. Have you seen? Hedgehogs देखे हैं आपने? एकदम से सारे उसके जो कांटे हैं खड़े हो जाते हैं. रिलीज भी कर सकता है. So what is happening? Same response, same stimuli, different responses based on what they are made of. Are you getting it? Same stimuli, but different responses based on what they are made of. पिछले बार की पार्वती जी वाली स्टोरी याद है? Where she said that this scorpion is responding according to what it is made of. So should I not respond what I am made of? If I am a human being, I am compassionate. So my response should be of compassion. Are you able to see this? So, but to be able to choose that response, we have to come out of that reptilian brain mindset. And first of all, realize that majority of things that we see around us are no longer about life and death. See, why was fight and flight response necessary? Because it was a question of life or death. If you do not fight or if you do not run away, it could mean death to you. That was why this strong response was needed. But in today's situations, when someone says something bad to you, are you going to die? No. Okay, शायद आपका सोशल प्रेजेंस में सोसाइटी में कुछ नाम खराब हो सकता है बिकॉज किसी ने आपके बारे में कुछ गलत बात कही. इट कुड हैपन दैट आपके फ्रेंड सर्कल में लोग आप पे हंसेंगे. बट आर यू गोइंग टू डाई? सो इज दैट रिस्पॉन्स नीडेड? नो. आर यू विद मी? So it is important for us to realize that my fight and flight response is getting triggered. That is the thing of self-awareness. Then what about the second tool, imagination? So do you understand what self-awareness means? How to come to it is a different matter. That I already told you that is so intimate and personal to each one of us. I can share with you what worked for me, what works for me, but it is not a prescription. I can tell you it works for me, it may work for you, but I can't say for sure. Each one of us will have to find it for ourselves. But what is important is you need to have that awareness that, okay, my fight or flight response is getting triggered. Because only once you have that awareness that you can use the second endowment, which is of imagination. Is this part clear? Until this part, is it clear? So what is imagination? Some of you said that imagination is something where I struggle with. So what is imagination then? Now, if you're struggling with imagination, I'm assuming that you are able to identify mujhe gussa aa raha hai. But now, even then I am reacting because I'm not utilizing my endowment of imagination. So what do you mean by this then?
So imagination, we think about future and then we lead to action. Right?
So imagine we are imagining about some future. Imagining the consequence of actions that would happen. Okay, very true. And thinking of alternatives, that this is one way to respond to the situation, but this is another, and this is another. So then choose पे हम conscience पे आएंगे. That is the third endowment. But अभी, at least to be able to create options is imagination. To be able to imagine the consequences of those options. कि अगर मैंने ये option choose करी तो कुछ, ये option choose करी तो कुछ, ये option choose करी तो कुछ. This is the different kind of futures I will roll out depending on what choice I make now. So again, when you are in a stressful situation, fight and flight response is getting to be triggered. We are saying create a space and imagine. Imagine what is the consequence of what you are about to do. Are there alternate responses that you could have chosen? Are you able to see this?
But so just making space and imagining things and then first being satisfied and then imagining. It should happen milliseconds.
Yes. And it happens. अभी बताओ. अभी भी, if I tell you, don't think of a monkey. कितनी देर लगी आपके दिमाग में monkey की इमेज आने में? आए seconds लगे क्या? नहीं. Less than a millisecond लगा. That is how fast our brain is. And if it is slow, we need to create a little more response, a space. That's it. Are you with me?
But most of the times after the fight, we think we have done it.
That's very important. That's also very important, really. ठीक है, अभी इस पॉइंट को होल्ड पे करके रखते हैं because that is a part of our journey to becoming more and more aware. That is a part of our journey to help us develop this endowment of imagination. See, I'm not just here to talk about what is the skill and then develop karo. I'm also trying to help you with developing that skill in your life. Do you think it is important for you? Do you think it is important just because it is IPDCP program or just because you're becoming product developers, or do you think it is important because this is about life? How to be a better human being? Is it not? So Imagination is about identifying alternatives. And when you identify alternatives, imagining what could be the consequence if I choose this alternative. And this now takes us to our third endowment, which is conscience. What does conscience do?
Being able to identify good is wrong and what is.
It tells whether this particular consequence is acceptable to me, or that particular consequence is acceptable to me, or that particular consequence is acceptable to me. Conscience is about तराजू ना, that scale, which जो आपने कहा कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है, क्या सही है क्या गलत है, you think of law and you think of that scale. So we are weighing various alternatives, and this, once we have done this weighted benchmarking we discussed in one of our previous sessions, once we have done this benchmarking, then comes the fourth endowment of independence. It requires the courage to choose that response. See, अभी आपके पास 4 responses available हैं. The courage to choose that response doesn't come easy.
Yes.
That also needs to be developed. Now that you are aware of these 4 steps, are you able to see that all these 4 steps were at play in this example also?
Yes.
This person did not create the space, did not imagine what could be his response.
What can be.
So now, what was the effective response? Effective response was that, okay, so उसके पास 2 choices तो थी. Either I scold my daughter or I assure her, such a little child did not do it with intent, it just happened. What should I do? ये छोटा बच्चा है, गलती से हो गया. What should I be doing? I could scold, or I could, as they said, okay, assure her, because she knows something wrong has happened. Unintentionally, she was about to cry. The effective response was assure the child. बेटा कुछ नहीं होता, आगे से केयरफुल रहना. अभी तो हो गया, अभी तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तो रोने का कोई फायदा नहीं. But be careful from in the future. And if he had done that, then the entire remaining 90% would have been so different. है ना? Because अब इसके लिए क्या चाहिए था? पहले वो स्पेस क्रिएट करना था, ऑल्टरनेटिव सोचना था, गुस्सा करूं कि प्यार करूं, एंड प्यार को चूज करना था. अब इसमें क्या यह आसान था? नहीं. जब आपके सारे कपड़े खराब हो गए, आपको वापस ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा, आपका काम बढ़ गया, उस पॉइंट पे भी आप एक ऐसा रिस्पॉन्स चूज कर रहे हो जो कि आपके लिए नेचुरल नहीं है, एटलीस्ट अभी नहीं है. It requires courage, it requires independent will. Are you able to see how all the 4 endowments are important? And when you are effectively able to use all the 4 endowments, we say that you have become a transition person. Who is a transition person? A transition person is a person who, irrespective of whatever patterns are happening with them or around them, they choose a response which is appropriate. ऐसा आपने देखा है कि आपकी दादी ने, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपकी मदर को एक तरह से परेशान करा, बट योर मदर माइट बी सेइंग दैट देखो वो अच्छा नहीं था, मैं अपनी बहू के साथ ऐसा नहीं करूंगी. Have you seen this happening in somewhere in your family? So that mother at that time is being a transition person. There was a pattern that came from behind. She said, this was not good. I did not enjoy it. Next generation, I will not give that same thing. Have you seen Some seniors, even though their seniors were not kind to them, their seniors were not supportive to them, they make it a point to be supportive and kind to their juniors. They are being transition persons. Just reflect in your life. It is transition persons who you really cherish. हम जब पिछली बार बात कर रहे थे राम की या गुरु नानक देव जी की या मोहम्मद की, we just quickly moved to the fact that they were all transition persons. Just reflect now that उनके आसपास सब कुछ वही हो रहा था एंड उनके लिए नेचुरल था कि वो एक अलग रिस्पॉन्स रिएक्शन चूज करते, बिकॉज दे चोज अ रिस्पॉन्स विच केम आउट ऑफ देयर कोर of love, of compassion, of inclusivity, that we cherish them as divine beings कह लो, God कह लो, Guru कह लो, जो भी कह लो. Do you realize that? So many hundreds of years have gone by. कुछ के लिए तो पता भी नहीं कितने 100 साल हैं, 1000 साल हैं. But we still cherish them. Because they were transition persons. But transition persons are not all that कि भाई भगवान ही transition persons हैं. We just talk that transition persons are, we see them in our lives all around us. Their impact may not be that huge as Ram had or as Krishna had or as others may have had. But they were transition people nevertheless. Is it not? So, do you recognize this person? Mahatma Gandhi. In the days when he was a young lawyer. What happened at that time? He was climbing a train and he was a lawyer, very well educated. UK से ही पढ़े हुए थे, England से ही पढ़े हुए थे. And he was climbing a train and he was thrown out. Nahin, this is a white cabin. You cannot come in here. He felt hurt. What could have been one response? Someone could have said, given up to this thing, यार हमारे को तो second class citizen की तरह ही treat करा जाएगा. Someone else could have fought that person right there and then. अकेले में ही कुछ करके गुस्सा भुनभुनाते रहते. What did he choose? He stayed calm then. And then he said, okay, non-violently, I will remove these people from here. Do you realize he utilized that self-awareness to create that space? Imagination to think of alternatives? Conscience to choose an alternative? And then independent will to persevere and take it to non-violent movements and Quit India movement and whatnot. Now, some people say he was the person responsible for our freedom. Some people contest that fact. I'm not even talking about those things. I'm just talking about this person as a human being. Whether we call him Mahatma Gandhi, whether we call him whatever, that doesn't matter. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, that doesn't matter. What matters is that this person exhibited the traits of being a transition person. Are you able to see this? Again, आपको लग सकता है बहुत distant है, बहुत दूर है. Let me share with you another photograph. Do you know who she is? No one of you know her? She's an acid attack survivor. Do you know what her name is? No. Her name is Rifat B. Khan. And she was 18 when someone threw acid at her. She was a makeup artist. Now, makeup artists usually, if you've seen parlors mein ya makeup artists ko, they have to remain very decked up. They have to look very beautiful so that clients come and they say, "Ha," because clients are about looks. Makeup artist means that clients who are coming so that you can create good looks for them. So कौन good looks create करेगा जिसके खुद के looks at least presentable हैं, देखने वाली हैं? But someone threw acid on her. She was left, matlab, and that someone was not really someone far away. It was her family. It was her brother-in-law, sister ka husband. Why? Because some property dispute. And her parents had already died. She was left, in fact, literally thrown in a hospital where no one was taking care of her. The compounder told her, देखो अगर तुम्हारा ऐसे ही रहा तो you will rot, your body will rot because acid है, सड़ जाएगा. There was pus all over. This girl, 18 years old, 19 years old girl, came out of the hospital herself, सारा pus है, went home and said, no, I will get a treatment done from a private. She had no money. She actually sold her home to create the resources so that she could treat herself. And today she runs a foundation called Sahas Foundation, which runs a all-in-one grocery store in Bandra, Mumbai, where she hires other acid attack survivors. Now, do you realize she's also a transition person? So many of acid attack victims would simply feel like a victim. है ना? पिछली बार जब बात कर रहे थे तो you're like नहीं, you see, आपका पूरा livelihood खत्म हो गया, सब कुछ खत्म हो गया. She could have easily gone into that blame game. She could have easily said, मैं इस बंदे को छोड़ूंगी नहीं, मैं इसके ऊपर केस करूंगी, ये करूंगी, वो करूंगी. करा भी, नहीं करा, वो अलग बात है. But what did she choose for herself? Do you realize? Not only herself, she said, I will make life better for other people like me. And that is a consciously chosen response, a response of inclusivity, a response which makes her to look forward rather than backward in life. Last time we were talking about childhood trauma and all that. Is this less trauma? I can show you another acid attack survivor. That's a slightly disturbing image, actually. Do you know how old was she when acid was thrown on her? Kitna? 12 years. Any other guesses? 16, 15, 9. She was 2 months old. Her father threw acid on her and her mother when her mother was breastfeeding her. Due to that, the mother could not survive. Mother died. 2 महीने का बच्चा. Mother died. Father already threw acid. Father had nothing to take care. वो छोड़ के चला गया. Neighbors took mother and the child to the hospital. Mother did not survive in the hospital. This girl, the doctors and nurses in the hospital, they attended to her. They did so many surgeries on her. 4 साल she was in the hospital undergoing one surgery or another. Once the doctors were assured that she can survive, they took her to an orphanage. She studied, she went to college, and she is the first acid attack survivor model. और हम उस दिन चाइल्डहुड ट्रॉमा की बात कर रहे थे. Could it be anything bigger than what she experienced in life? Whatever you might have experienced. Could our pain, could our whatever hurt be bigger than what she experienced? And we're not talking about उसने अपने father को forgive करा कि नहीं करा. I'm not even talking about that moralistic thing about forgiveness. I'm talking about her taking the responsibility of living her dream. But as she grew, see, छोटा सा बच्चा है, उसे तो पता भी नहीं कि वो अलग, उसको बस इतना पता था कि मैं अलग दिख रही हूं. ऑर्फनेज में पहुंची, 4 साल की बच्ची थी उस समय, एंड बाकी बच्चे डरते थे उससे. बट ऑर्फनेज था, सब लोग एक साथ ही रहते थे. उन्होंने देखा नहीं, ये भी इंसान ही है, देखने में अलग है बट इंसान है. तो एटलीस्ट स्कूलिंग ईयर्स में she was handled well. But when she came to college again, people did not want to talk to her. They were scared. लोग देखो ना कितना disturbing शक्ल लग रही है. Her eye, one of her eye has no vision in it. She's blind in one eye because of that acid attack. And then, even then, because as she grew up, she liked the way people dress. She has this flair of dressing up and fashion, and she's the first acid attack survivor model, commercial model. That is what a transition person is. Now, I know nothing like this big has happened in our lives. Might have. But what I'm sharing with you is we still have a choice. The choice to not give up, to find an alternative, and still make our dreams come true. Can all of you commit that you would do it like this? That you will not give up on yourself, on life? Can you make this commitment? तो कह रहा कैसे करूं commit? I really want that commitment from you. You know, that was why I said that if you just start to live habit 1, I'm not worried about you any longer. क्योंकि आप जहां भी होगे, whatever life throws at you, you will make good of it. Her name is Anmol Rodrigues. So you can search about them in internet and you can find out more about them. But that is what a transition person is. Any questions, any thoughts? I know this was disturbing. I was not intending to really show this, but हम मोड में आ गए थे, जोन में आ गए थे, तो मैंने कहा चलो. Any thoughts? Do you realize? See, they were, for all practical purposes, the society would label them as victims, is it not? Acid attack victims. I've been consciously using the term acid attack survivors. But do you realize that they did not give in to what the society was telling them? So whatever anyone else tells you, कि तुम तो ये हो, तुम तो वो हो, तुमसे ये होगा, नहीं होगा, can we just leave it with them and choose the trajectory of our life the way we want it? Can we take that responsibility for us? So that is about being a transition person. And once I saw, when we went through this training, I was not shared these examples. These are local Indian examples. What I was, because Stephen Covey is an international thing, so he had chosen examples from other countries. And that they're also very powerful. So that the example that they show in the real training is called Stone. So there's this person who is a player whose name is Stone. And something happens with this person and the way he responds to the situation. And so he is shown as a transition person. So again, you can just check out this video, Stone, by and transition person. आप search करोगे तो YouTube पे आपको मिल जाएगा. That is the very powerful video again about what a transition person is like. But we've discussed it at length over here, so I believe you understand now. But now how to become a transition person? See, हमने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले बात करी कि there has to be this self-awareness कि मेरे को गुस्सा आ रहा है तो मेरे कोई कह रहा है मेरा पैर हिलता है, कोई कहता है मेरा शिवर करता हूँ, कोई कहता है मेरा वॉल्यूम बढ़ जाता है. So some of us are aware of our body signals. There is something else that you can be aware of. It is not only about fight or flight response now, because हर बार fight or flight response is not about reaction. Reaction हम कई बार circumstantially ले लेते हैं. And whether we are being proactive or whether we are taking a reactive stand, we can easily find out if we just observe our words. That was what was the third tool that we talked about, that you have to choose proactive language. So what is reactive language and what is proactive language? Reactive language is like a victim mentality. There's nothing that we can do. On the other hand, proactive language is like, let's look at our alternatives. That's just the way I am. मैं तो ऐसा ही हूं. I can choose a different approach. Okay, this is my typical response, but it's not working. Or this has hurt the other person. So let me choose a different approach. Are you able to see this? So have you realized that so many times we actually use such phrases as यार अब तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते, या मैं तो ऐसा ही हूं, अब देख लो. ऐसा हुआ है आपके साथ? आपने ऐसे phrases यूज करे हैं अपने लिए या अपने सिचुएशन के लिए? So these are reactive responses. जब भी आप किसी को भी ऐसा बोलता हुआ सुनो या अपने आप को भी ऐसा बोलता हुआ सुनो, एंटीना खड़े हो जाने चाहिए कि which of those 4 endowments am I not using? अपने आप को तो हम सुन सकते हैं ना इतना. दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप टुवर्ड्स सेल्फ अवेयरनेस. सो अपने आप को सुनना शुरू करो. व्हाट आर यू सेइंग? Once you start to listen yourself, listen your words, you will be able to say, oh, I'm being reactive. So which of the 4 endowments is missing? All of a sudden, you will create that space. Do you realize this? If you just observe what you are saying and are able to discern, oh, this is reactive language. This is, so he makes me so mad. मुझे गुस्सा दिलाता है यार बहुत वो. उसको देख के ही गुस्सा आ जाता है. दिल करता है 4 लगा दो. So he makes me so mad. That's a reactive response. I control my own feelings, or I get angry when I see him. That is a proactive, that I am responsible for my reactions. I get angry, so it is my responsibility to control that anger. जब कोई ऐसे कहता है ना मुझे बड़ा गुस्सा आता है, not one particular person but one particular statement. तो जब कोई ऐसे कहता है is reactive, but I get angry when I hear this is proactive, because I have taken responsibility of my response there. Are you able to see this? यार ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा. एनरोल करा लिया है कोर्स में, अब तो क्लास में जाना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं तो सर अटेंडेंस काटेंगे. That is reactive. Instead, realizing that you made a choice. It was my choice. And I can choose to not go and then be with the consequences. That is proactive. Are you able to see this? I can't. No, I choose. I must do this. No, I prefer to do this. If only this had happened. No, if only. I will do this. I will make it happen. Are you able to see the distinction between reactive language and proactive language here? Any questions? Any thoughts? Anything about how many times in a day do you use a reactive phrase? हमने कुछ examples लिए हैं. Just how many times? Once, twice, every day. मैं डेली का पूछ रहा हूँ एवरेज. यू में से नहीं, मैं रोज तो नहीं बोलता ऐसा कुछ. ऑल्टरनेट डे पे या 1/3 भी हो सकता है आपका रिस्पॉन्स, मुझे नहीं पता. How many times in a day? 10 times in a day मैं ऐसा कुछ बोलता हूँ. 20 times in a day, 100 times in a day, once a day probably. I don't know. Each one of us is different. We have our different life experiences. What is your truth? And again, whatever is your truth, realize it remains here. And it is for us. देखो, हम कहीं भी जाते हैं, हमें आप किसी नए शहर में गए या आप कैंपस में भी आए, IIIT दिल्ली में आए, एक मैप लगा हुआ है, तो वहां पे क्या लिखा होता है? यू आर हियर. If you are not even able to locate where I am, can we navigate our way? Nahi na. So what I am asking you to do is find out for yourself, where are you today? Because only when you accurately locate yourself on that map, can you go to your goal? Can you reach your destination? So where are you today? How many times in a day do you think you use? Again, think. कोई ना मैं validate कर रहा हूं, ना मैं आपसे कुछ और चीज कर रहा हूं. आपको अपने लिए रिस्पॉन्स देना है, बट आई जस्ट वांट टू हियर. Most of the times you use reactive language. Okay.
Maybe 10. 5 to 10 times in a day.
So let's say अगर 0 to 10 में स्कोर करना हो आपको, तो how much reactive are you? Let us score in that way then. क्योंकि सब अब मैं बहुत बातों नहीं होता, मैं बहुत सारा बोल सकता हूँ reactive. और मैं अगर तो आप let us put a score. How much time are we reactive on a scale of 0 to 10? 0 means completely proactive, 10 means fully reactive.
Around 7 to 8.
6 times reactive, 4 times proactive. 4 times reactive.
रिएक्टिव में कुछ पहले जो मैं मोस्टली यूज करता हूँ उसके वजह से मैंने कमेंट पढ़ा.
हाँ, ऐसा ही होता है. So that is a reactive response, है ना? So do you think just by being more observant about what you are speaking, how you are speaking, how you are handling life situations, you will be able to become more proactive? You will be, and it is really true, because self-awareness is a very strong thing. And proactive language is one way to become aware of where you are. Are you able to see this? So use this tool. It's a very, very powerful tool to help you transition from reactivity to proactivity. Is it okay? Should we move forward? Any questions on proactive language, reactive language? I think it's fairly clear. We are able to see. है ना? Okay. Then we come to the next tool of be proactive, the first habit. And this tool talks about 2 circles. A circle of concern. So what is a circle of concern? What concerns you? Whatever concerns you is your circle of concern. For example, इसने कहा लिफ्ट में जाना था, बट वो वाली लिफ्ट आई जो हर फ्लोर पे रुकती है. That's a circle of concern. आपको मेट्रो से आना था, आपके सामने मेट्रो निकल गई. Circle of concern. आपको खाना खाने के लिए गए, लेकिन कैंटीन में आज क्या बना है? कद्दू, तोरी, कुछ भी जो आपको पसंद नहीं है वो बना है. दैट इज समथिंग दैट कंसर्न्स यू. हाँ, देन और आप लोग बताओ क्या सिचुएशंस कंसर्न करती हैं आपको? अनुज ने आज आके बहुत दिमाग खाया. अनुज तो आ गया, दिमाग खा भी रहा है, कंसर्न. और सुबह सुबह क्लास हो जाती है. अभी तो 8 बजे नहीं होती पुत्र तेरी क्लास. Concern. So we may be concerned about so many things in life. है ना? Now, can you control everything that you're concerned about? No. But things that concern us, many of the things we are able to control. For example, mid-sem exams आ रहे हैं अगले हफ्ते, उनके लिए पढ़ना है. You can control how much to study. कितने बजे घर से निकलना है कि बाई चांस एक मेट्रो सामने सामने निकल भी जाए तो भी मैं टाइम से पहुंच जाऊं. That is something that it concerns you. कितने बजे घर से निकलना है something that concerns you. But it is something that you can also influence. कितने बजे सोऊं ताकि सुबह जल्दी उठ जाऊं. Again it concerns. क्योंकि कितने बजे सोऊं मतलब मैं वो नेटफ्लिक्स पे मूवी देखूं या ना देखूं. That is something that concerns me. But I still can control something about it. Are you with me? So एक बार सो गए तो उठना शायद तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम्हारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है. तुमने सारे अलार्म लगा के देख लिया, आप अम्मी पापा को सबको बोल के देख लिया, उन्होंने पानी की बाल्टी भी आपके ऊपर डाल दी, फिर भी आप सोते रहे. है ना? तो हो सकता है आपके रियली में आपके इन्फ्लुएंस में कंट्रोल में ना हो उठना, लेकिन कितने बजे सोना है ये तो आपके कंट्रोल में था. नींद कब आएगी पता नहीं, बट कितने बजे सोना है ये तो आपके कंट्रोल में था. Are you able to see this? So in this big circle of concern, there are certain things that we can influence, that we can control. That is called as the circle of influence. Okay? And now comes the very interesting thing. Whichever circle you focus on, that circle grows. Have you heard about this? That whatever you focus on, that grows? Have you not heard this statement earlier? So आपने वो दो वुल्स की स्टोरी आती है, सुनी है कभी? कि दो वुल्स होते हैं हमारे अंदर. एक होता है जो खूंखार होता है, और दूसरा होता है वो लविंग होता है. जो भी इसी तरह की. हाँ, है ना? और क्या कहा जाता है, कौन जीतता है? Which wolf wins? The one that you feed. The wolf that you feed will win. It is exactly the same thing that we're talking about. Whichever circle you focus on, that grows. If you focus on your circle of influence, now if you think about things in your circle of influence, because you can do something about them, and now we have talked about conscience, imagination, and independent will. Do you realize that circle of influence, if you focus on your circle of influence, you would feel empowered? क्योंकि अब तुम इनके बारे में कुछ कर सकते हो, और अब तुम्हारे पास इमेजिनेशन भी है कि अगर मैं करता हूं तो क्या आएगा, और अगर वो आउटकम मुझे पसंद है तो मेरे पास इंडिपेंडेंट विल भी है जिसके थ्रू मैं वो आउटकम अचीव कर सकता हूं. तो डू यू रियलाइज दैट सर्कल ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस इज अ सर्कल on which you can bring about an impact in the outcomes that you experience. Are you with me? So, where should you focus? वही अगर सर्कल ऑफ कंसर्न है, बस लेट हो गई या बाहर ट्रैफिक जैम है, आप यही फोकस करते रहो, ट्रैफिक जैम ट्रैफिक जैम ट्रैफिक जैम ट्रैफिक जैम. अब क्या होगा? थोड़ी देर में झल्ला जाओगे. सामने आपके बाइक के आगे कोई और जा रहा है, उसके ऊपर चिल्लाना शुरू कर दोगे, कुछ कुछ ऐसा ही होगा। एम आई राइट? सो अगर ट्रैफिक होता है तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? आप कह सकते हो आई विल लीव 5 minutes अर्ली फ्रॉम होम, क्योंकि ट्रैफिक ऐसा तो है नहीं कि लीनियरली बढ़ता है। इफ यू ड्राइव इन दिल्ली, यू नो दैट देयर इज अ पीक टाइम। आप 5 मिनट लेट हो जाओ तो आप आगे 10 मिनट लेट, आधा घंटा लेट पहुंच सकते हो, और 5 मिनट पहले निकलो तो आप विद इन 10 minutes अपने डेस्टिनेशन पहुंच सकते हो। हैव यू सीन दिस? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू travel by road in Delhi often? Those who travel, you know this.
मुझे लगता है कि 5 मिनट पहले निकलता हूँ तो आधा घंटा पहले पहुंच जाता हूँ, और 5 मिनट लेट पहुंचता हूँ तो आधा घंटा लेट हो जाता है।
See, 1 hour difference in those 5 minutes. That is how it happens. 5 minutes impact is 1 hour. 5 मिनट पहले निकल के आधा घंटा पहले पहुंच के he can prepare for the class even before the class starts. 5 मिनट लेट के बाद he will be like a latecomer in the class, entering the class in an embarrassed situation. Do you see this? So when you focus on your circle of concern, you only feel more and more disempowered. But when you focus on your circle of influence, कि हाँ ट्रैफिक है लेकिन मैं क्या कर सकता हूं, मैं 5 मिनट जल्दी निकल सकता हूं, या मेरा जो ट्रैवल टाइम है मेरे घर से IIIT का, दैट इज 1 hour. ओके, तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूं? I can utilize that time to just read my notes, listen to the videos, whatever. I can utilize that time. So that is my circle of influence. And when you focus on your circle of influence, it grows. And when the circle of influence grows, what happens? You start to feel more empowered. Are you able to see this? So this is also one thing which is a very strong tool about proactivity. Whatever situation you are in, when you are getting stressed, take a step back. स्ट्रेस हो रहा है तो पता लग रहा है ना कितना सारा टाइम आप अपने स्ट्रेस में वेस्ट करते हो, ऑलरेडी वेस्ट कर रहे हो टाइम। तो अब टाइम तो आपके पास है जो आप वेस्ट कर रहे हो। इन सच अ सिचुएशन, जस्ट स्टॉप, पॉज, टेक अ स्टेप बैक and evaluate the situation again. Evaluate if you are focusing on your circle of concern or on your circle of influence. Because when you focus on circle of concern, you definitely cannot do anything. But when you focus on your circle of influence, then you have the power to influence the outcome. Are you able to see this? Do you want to influence the outcome of your life or no? So this is another tool which can help you be proactive. Any questions? So इसके साथ थोड़ी सी animation भी है, that if you focus on circle of concern, the circle of concern grows. And in terms of life, you would feel more and more disempowered because आपको लगेगा कि अब मैं अपनी लाइफ का एक छोटे से पार्ट पे ही कुछ कंट्रोल कर पाता हूं। तो अभी जब हमने पहले एक चीज पूछी थी कि हाउ मच ऑफ योर लाइफ डू यू थिंक यू आर इन कंट्रोल ऑफ, और यू आर एबल टू रिएक्ट, रिस्पॉन्ड वर्सेस रिएक्ट, तो if you are focusing on your circle of concern, you would mostly be reacting. But where in those situations where you're focusing on your circle of influence, you would realize that you are responding. Are you with me? And if you focus on circle of influence instead, so now, because circle of influence is growing, your circle of concern will also grow. But look at the proportion now. More of your life and situations around you are now in your control, are something that you can influence an outcome of. हम याद है हम बात कर रहे थे पहले एक टाइम पे इन्फ्लुएंसिंग की, इन्फ्लुएंसर की एंड ऑल दैट. So influencer is not about others. Influencers is about what do I need to do so that I can influence more outcome or more desirable outcome. Are you with me? Any questions? Any thoughts? Your reflections on what your experience has been with, now that you know the terminology, circle of concern and circle of influence. How have you felt when you focus on circle of concern? हमने कुछ examples दिए. There might be something else that might bother you more, and it could still be in your circle of concern. Would you want to share that? What could that be? So that is focusing on circle of influence. कि मैं आधा घंटा भी है तो मैं आधे घंटे का तो देख सकता हूँ. So let me watch that. Then if you can stretch it a little, you can watch a little more. And then you at least realize that, okay, जितना मैं कर सकता था, उतना मैंने कर लिया. So you feel better, is it not? Okay. Others, anyone else who wants to share? That is like thinking like a transition person, not like a victim. Okay, how can I now do something so that this doesn't happen again? How can I make a product which not only prevents a similar thing happening to me, but also to everyone else? That's the thought of a transition person. Okay. Others? जब भी खेलने जाते हैं ग्राउंड हमेशा भरा रहता है, तो is that a circle of concern or circle of influence? Circle of concern. What would be our circle of influence in such a situation? ऐसे टाइम पे जाना चाहिए जब बाकी सबकी क्लासेस चल रही हैं. तुम कब डिनर करोगे फिर? तुम पहले कर लोगे. Yeah, that could be something that you can influence. Or there is a group of students who are now working on an app, developing an app to manage the sports infrastructure of the institute, where students can actually preemptively book their slots. No, but DOSA is allowed. They're working closely with DOSA. So you're able to see that when you work on your circle of influence, you feel much more in control and much better than when you are focusing on your circle of concern. So now we need to look at our lives and reflect what is the center of our life. When we need that sense of security, what do we look up to? See, someone of us may be looking up to our parents. Someone of us may be looking up to our friends. Someone of us may be looking up to some TV celebrity, someone about to a politician. That okay, when I think about that person, I feel secure. कोई भगवान को सोचता होगा कि भाई religion मतलब हनुमान जी के बारे में सोचता हूँ तो डर गायब हो जाता है. Whatever, anyone could think like anything. So, what is your center? Where does your sense of wisdom, your sense of security, your sense of power, and your sense of guidance comes from? When in a situation that you need some guidance, what do you look up to? When it is about getting that sense of security, अच्छा अगर उन्होंने बोल दिया या इसने ऐसा कर दिया, तो I feel secure, I feel comfortable. Where do you get your wisdom from, your guidance from, your sense of power from? That, okay, when that person or when that thing is with me, I can do it. So, again, it could be your friends, कि हाँ अगर मेरे दोस्त मेरे साथ है ना तो मैं कुछ भी कर लूंगा. It could be your parents, parents का support है. It could be your siblings, it could be your partners, business partners, project partners. It could be uh, your institutes, it could be your definition of God. It could be anything. But what is it for you? It could be your family. कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो I would want you to reflect for just 1 minute and share what is your core center that gives you this strength, core strength to move along in life. What is it for you? Today, आज क्या होना चाहिए कि तो मैंने बात ही नहीं करी. आज आपके लिए वो क्या चीज है जो आपको वो core strength देती है? What is it for you? So, शायद इसको इस तरह से थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग फर्स्ट. ओके, थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग. मैं थोड़ा सा और जानना चाह रहा हूं. अगर कोई बहुत डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन थी, हाँ बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन थी, उस सिचुएशन में तुमने कोई डिसीजन लिया, किसकी एंडोर्समेंट से या किसके पीठ थपथपाने से तुम्हें लगा कि हाँ चलो अब ठीक हो जाएगा सब कुछ? क्योंकि हम ऐसे डिसीजंस लेते हैं हाई स्टेक्स मैटर्स में जहां पे हमें खुद को डर लगता है उन डिसीजंस को लेने के बाद. लगता होगा ना, चाहे हमने खुद सोचा, जब हम खुद सोच के करते हैं तो और ज्यादा लगता है डर. Am I right? तो वो क्या है? What gives you that assurance, that power, that security, sense of security कि हाँ चल उसने एंडोर्स कर दिया, हो गया? Okay. Hey, I don't want to put one name in front of that. I just want you to reflect to that level. That's what I'm saying. ठीक है, मैं जरूरी नहीं है कि तुम्हें किसी पर्सन को या किसी चीज को पिन पॉइंट करना है. But I want you to just go within and reflect ki what is it that gives you that sense of security in a very tough tumultuous environment. Others, what gives you that sense of strength, security, wisdom? Your aspirations. Okay, so your aspirations, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आप अपने ड्रीम्स के पास जा रहे हो, आप अपनी एस्पिरेशंस को लिव कर पाओगे, तो आप उस डिसीजन के लिए आगे बढ़ने को तैयार हो. That gives you that sense of security. So for you, it is, am I happy in this moment, doing whatever I'm doing, and that is your guide. Okay. Others? Again, there is no right or wrong answer. अभी मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. I'm just listening. So and कोई marks नहीं है इसके. We're just trying to locate where are you. Again, until we locate where I am, can I go to a goal where I want to go? नहीं ना. तो ये आप ही की लोकेशन हम निकालना चाह रहे हैं और मेरे को याद भी नहीं रहेगा आपने क्या दिया आंसर. बट आप अपना आंसर सिंसियरली दो, अपना वो ढंग से सोचो और बताओ. व्हाट इज इट फॉर यू? And that gives you that security.
Yes.
Okay. See, each one of us has our own key, na? Same. Okay.
Sometimes मैं सोचता हूँ कि जैसे वो सिक्योरिटी क्या मैं क्या नहीं करना चाहिए कैसे डिसिप्लिन रहना चाहिए तो या मेरे को पावर मैं अपने ऊपर कंट्रोल रखता हूँ कि मैं कोई कुछ बोल रहा है
बेटा बात वो नहीं है, मेरा सवाल ये है व्हाट शुड एंडोर्स. उसने कहा कि वर्स्ट कॉन्सिक्वेंस शुड बी एक्सेप्टेबल टू मी, मैं उसके बेसिस पे डिसीजंस लेता हूं. ठीक है. आपको भाई जैसे कुछ को होता है कि नहीं यार मेरे पापा मम्मी को नहीं पता लगना चाहिए, तो मेरे को वैसा लिव करना है दैट दे आर ऑलवेज प्राउड ऑफ मी. हाँ. So your core then is parents. That okay, my parents, how they feel, how they want me to be, that is what makes me decide, make my decisions, है ना. चैतन्य ने बोला मेरी हैप्पीनेस, मैं खुद कब खुश होता हूं मैं उसको देखता हूं. पापा मम्मी खुश हैं कि नहीं है मेरे को बॉदर नहीं करता. Now he didn't say that, but when he said this is what I am assuming. Similar about Sam कि शायद मम्मी का खुशी या मम्मी का एंडोर्समेंट उसको चाहिए लेकिन हमेशा वो भी नहीं चाहिए. So आपके लिए क्या है भावना? पेरेंट्स
स्टार्टिंग से लाइक स्कूल चेंज करना होता था लाइक या फिर कॉलेज डिसाइड करना था तो पहले तो कुछ शौक के लेने पड़ते कि मैं वो कर पाऊंगी. देन पेरेंट्स का हो जाता है वो कुछ रहता है कि कुछ भी हो लाइक अगर फेल भी हुआ तो भी आप डोंट वरी. सो अभी भी लाइक जब CIPD यूज कर रहे थे सबने बहुत ज्यादा हेक्टिक होने वाला है ये होगा सभी मतलब बहुत ज्यादा एक्टिव होगा तो उस टाइम पे एक पैकेट चल रहा था कि संभाल पाएंगे कि नहीं संभाल पाएंगे. फिर पहले खुद को बनाया कि हाँ हो जाएगा. पेरेंट्स से पूछा तो एक श्योरिटी के लिए पेरेंट्स हमेशा रहते हैं हाँ तुम कर.
So parents are the core. Okay. पेरेंट्स कुछ भी कहे नहीं फर्क पड़ता, प्रोफेसर कुछ भी कहे नहीं फर्क पड़ता. ओके. ठीक है. अपनी खुशी पेरेंट्स. ओके. सरगुन.
So आपस में 4-5 दोस्त थे रेंट और रेंट साइकिल. तो ऑलमोस्ट 30 किलोमीटर दूर एक संजय बंदा हमारे घर से हम चिकला जाएंगे सेकंड हैंड ऑफ रोड ट्रैक था वहाँ पे वो की वापस आएंगे. तो उसकी प्लान रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए एक हफ्ता पहले कि रोज सुबह 6 बजे उठना है मिनिमम डेली तो अपने प्लेस से टिकट तक का डाउन करके आना है एंड वो विदिन 15 मिनट के अंदर करना है ताकि सुबह जा पाए. एंड वो सब प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद फिर प्लानिंग करने के बाद एक रात पहले मैं अपने गूगल मैप से स्क्रीनशॉट खींच लो जो भी तुमसे नहीं होता था हमारे पास तो गूगल मैप से स्क्रीनशॉट खींच के रास्ते का वो मैंने सेव किया. एंड सुबह सुबह से अलग से गया कि 3 बजे गया अपने दोस्तों के चलो चलते हैं इस टाइम पे वो सबसे बोलता नहीं हम पार्क पे जाएंगे ऐसा करके मैंने इसके बाद बैठ के सुबह जल्दी जाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ट्रैफिक हो जाता है प्रॉब्लम. तो हमने वो किया एंड हम बिल्कुल नहीं पीछे कुछ नहीं पाया बस पानी बोर्ड रखी हमने एक थ्रेड समझ रहा था स्टैंडर्ड बेसिकली मैं तो बहुत सारी चीजें करी एंड बहुत दूर तक गए बीच पे लोग थे हम तो एक दिल्ली का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देखा भी नहीं है वापस चलते हैं. तो मैंने बोला नहीं भैया अब इतने दूर तो यहाँ चले जाओ या वापस चले जाओ. तो मेरा कि ठीक है चलती है आगे. तो गई वहाँ पे बहुत एंजॉय किया. वहाँ पे हमारे पास उधर क्या संडे के टाइम हुए थे तो हम छोटे तो ऑल दैट सोर हाइक्स एंड ऑसम तो हम सोर हाइक्स का मीट किया था तो हमने बहुत सारा एंजॉय किया. मैंने फोटो वीडियोस खींची उनके साथ. उसके बाद वापस भी हम कर रहे हैं सेफली एंड उसके बाद कौन सी मैसेज चल जाए उसका मैं अभी दाई क्या करने मार करेगी उसमें बहुत मजा आया बट वो अभी तक मैं जो स्टोरी है जो इस सेक्शन पे तो अभी तक दिमाग में
फ्रेश है.
तो वो मैं भी इसको लिव करना रिस्क लेके भी वो सबसे अच्छा लगता है.
So somewhere you felt that okay, parents कुछ भी कहें, आसपास लोग कुछ भी कहें, this is what gives me joy. So I would want to do that. So that happened then, Sargon. Does it happen today also? And does it happen regularly? This is about where you are today. आपके आज के decisions कौन influence करता है? You yourself and your happiness.
Yes, I told my parents that I joined the writing group and writing group में नहीं था चलेंगे.
Okay. फिर डांट पड़ी। ठीक है। हाँ जी, रौनक, अभिषेक। पेरेंट्स।
जैसे आपने बताया कि मतलब कुछ लोग अपना बताते नहीं है पेरेंट्स को इमेज बनाने के लिए, तो मेरे स्कूल टाइम में बताया और वो सही गाइड करते हैं। जैसे मतलब 10 में आती है कॉलेज में, तो वो बता रखी है सारी, तो वही बताते हैं मतलब आती है कॉलेज में, वो सब बता रहे हैं। सर मेरे को यार फादर है, मतलब कुछ हो गया रिश्तेदार भी एकदम के मैं कुछ बताता हूँ, तो बताते हैं सोल्यूशन है, ये जो भी है वही है।
So you see, each one of us has something that energizes us, that stays in our core, and ensures that we are able to find our way. Now, no judgments about this is right or that is wrong, or this is right and that is not right. But I want you to reflect within, okay, and go back to this discussion that we had about values and principles. If you power yourself, your core, with the principles, entire universe will be with you. Because principles are universal. They are timeless. They are at work, whether you believe in them, whether you understand them or not. So आपको समझ में आ भी रहा है कि क्या होगा कि नहीं होगा, आपको नहीं पता, लेकिन entire universe will work for you. Again, I'm not saying कि parents नहीं होने चाहिए, ये नहीं होना चाहिए, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. What I'm saying is, you keep other cores also at times. But ensure that when there is a conflict, answer comes from universal principles. Are you able to see this? Because कई बार जब हम कहते हैं मैं अपनी खुशी के लिए कर रहा हूं, that may appear to be the right decision, but in the big scheme of things, it might be just a value that तुम्हें पसंद है, and it may not work in long term. Parents हैं, they are giving you their guidance based on their experience of life. That may be limited. Today we experience life in a completely different way than them. The kind of, see, एक point of time पे पेरेंट्स कहते थे गवर्नमेंट जॉब ले लो. आज अगर आप, क्योंकि क्यों लो गवर्नमेंट जॉब? बिकॉज कोई निकाल नहीं सकता, कोई काम करो ना करो और सब कुछ एवरीथिंग. टॉक अबाउट अ गवर्नमेंट जॉब टुडे. ठीक है. सो थिंग्स कैन चेंज. दे पेरेंट्स in their best of intentions might still be limited in the guidance that they can give you. But if you align yourself with universal principles, and that is where the litmus test of universal principles you should always keep in mind. Are you with me? So हमेशा alert रहो कि तुम्हारे को कौन गाइड कर रहा है. या कोई भी गाइड पर्सन कर सकता है, रिलीजन कर सकता है. For example, you will see that many times I will give you numerous anecdotes from these texts like Mahabharata or Gita or this or that. I will give you many. मैंने पढ़ी हूँ ना पढ़ी हूँ पता नहीं, स्टोरीज तो सुनी होती है ना. I will give you many such stories. I like listening to them. So those are the stories I can speak out to you. But always challenge every such input also with, is this a principle or is this just a value? Are you with me? So we'll stop here. This appears like a foundational principle, but realize that every time, whenever you are in a decision-making capacity, if you bring this thought into your mind again, this is another tool to become self-aware. Are you able to see this? So today we have talked about 3 tools which can help us being self-aware. And imagination के लिए एक टूल बताओ. इमेजिनेशन के लिए एक टूल होता है जिसमें आप कहते हो कि अच्छा, इस सिचुएशन में आई रियली चेरिश दैट पर्सन, सम ट्रांजिशन पर्सन इन योर लाइफ. हाउ वुड दे हैव डन इट? You cherish your father? How would my dad do it if he was here? Again, then validate it with the principles, but it will help you create alternatives. How would Mahatma Gandhi do it? How would Einstein do it? Depending on what kind of a situation you are facing. Contextually, you can pick one role model for yourself and it will help you come up with alternatives. Are you with me? एक बार आपने वो अवेयरनेस क्रिएट कर लिया और ऑल्टरनेटिव्स क्रिएट कर लिए, देन नेक्स्ट स्टेप तो कॉन्शियस और इंडिपेंडेंट विल है. अगर आपको पता है क्या सही है क्या गलत है और आप करेज रखते हो, वो करेज भी आपको डेवलप करना है. एंड हम यहाँ पे ये बात कर रहे थे, याद है आपने किसी ने कहा था कि अब रिएक्ट कर देता हूं फिर बाद में लगता है कि ओहो इसको तो मैं ऐसे भी कर सकता था, उसको तो मैं वैसे भी कर सकता था. सो दैट कैन बी अनदर सोर्स ऑफ इमेजिनेशन फॉर यू. आपने कभी कुछ गलत रिएक्ट कर दिया तो देयर आर टू वेज टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू दैट सिचुएशन ऑल्सो. एक, अरे यार फिर से हो गया एंड सीधा चले गए. और इधर भी पॉज, उफ फिर से हो गया. Now let me evaluate, where did I go wrong? Which of these 4 endowments did I not exercise? And then as you start to analyze, you will realize that you will also become stronger. Next time the same situation happens, you will come out stronger. So all these things will help you become proactive. That is the first step to leading self to private victory. ठीक है? Any thoughts, questions, views that you want to share, experience that you want to share? ठीक है? चलो, good. All the best, and we will start with second habit in the next session. And what is the second habit? How many of you remember? Begin with the end in mind. ठीक है? So आप second habit के बारे में भी ना सोचें. Habit 1 बहुत बड़ी habit है. I would really want कि आप हर रोज, if you can, 5 मिनट, चाहे दिन में, अर्ली मॉर्निंग, चाहे शाम को, चाहे कभी भी, आप जस्ट इवेल्युएट करो कि पिछले 24 आवर्स में आप कितने रिएक्टिव थे, आप कितना प्रोएक्टिव थे, कहां पे आप कुछ अलग कर सकते हैं. बस 5 मिनट. कैन यू गिव योरसेल्फ दीज 5 मिनट्स just to reflect? You may want to write a journal, you may want to write a short note to yourself, you may just want to sit, eyes closed, and do it. But do it. It will really help you. ठीक है? चलिए, all the best.